This week on Archery 101, we're going to look at brace height tuning. Is it real or is it made up? Hey everybody, welcome to Archery 101, Greg here. Alright, brace height tuning. I've heard it said by other people, I've never done it. They claim if your arrows aren't hitting on target, what you do is you can decrease your brace height and it'll bring it over. And if it's on the other side, you increase your brace height. Don't know if that's true, but I do know one thing. If you change your brace height, you're going to change your knock points. Alright, so we got to watch that. My tests are going to be real simple. I'm going to take my bow, some arrows, we're going to put a dot out there and I'm going to shoot at it. I'm going to shoot 5 arrows there, see where they hit. Then I'm going to increase my brace height, and if the myth's correct, my arrows will either move over here or over here, depending on which way I'm doing it. And I'm going to do the same thing and decrease it. And let's see where my arrows hit. Because if the myth is true that you can change where the arrow impacts simply by decreasing your brace height, you know, might be onto something. You're out in the range, you're shooting off that one day just a little bit, pop your bow, decrease that brace height, pop it back on there, shoot it, and you should be on target. But if it's not, the myth's not true, then pretty much wasting your time. Alright, so let's kick back and let's watch the testing, and we'll see how this goes. Alright everybody, here we are, first test. Real simple how I'm going to do it. I'm going to shoot 5 arrows, that target down there. We'll see where they land. Then I'm going to take my string, take it off, and I'm going to change the brace height. And according to the myth, where my arrows hit should be in a different location. Alright? One thing I'm wondering about, people that advocate the brace height tuning, you change your brace height, doesn't that move your knock point? So we're going to find that out for fact or fiction. There's where my knock point is. I know what you're saying. Greg, that's a really high knock point. Yes, it is. It's up there, so my point on's roughly about 20 yards. Actually, I'm sorry, not 20, but 25. 25 to 30. Here, my point's on the bottom of the paper. So what's my brace height to start with? It is 8 1/4. Which is about the max for these. I think it's 8 1/2. So I can't increase it. I'm going to decrease it. All right. Let's see what happens. Now, we'll say these arrows are not tuned to this bow, but I don't really tune arrows. Oh! Alright, let's get on and take a look. Alright, here we are downrange, and this is why I'm not a great target archer. I got 2 5s, 2 4s, and a 2. It's a hard way to make 20 points, 20 out of 25. Alright, so you can see, I can get him here, pretty much. This one's purely me, that's why you shoot 5 of them to erase that. So you throw that away, there you go. This is aim point. I think it was the first one I shot. Right? I seen where it hit and I made my adjustments and I was able to get a group like this. Pretty simple. Built-in frustration. That's alright. Okay. We know where they can hit like this. Now let's see if the myth is true. Alright, we're all set up for test 2. Brace height. Now 7 1/4. Alright, let's see about that knock point. Oh yeah! Yeah. Definitely dropped it a little bit. Alright? Definitely dropped it maybe 1/4 of an inch. Alright? So, Question is, how much is that going to affect my gap? We'll find out. So we know one thing for sure. We've proven one thing. Change your brace height, your knock point will move. All right. Let's see how this works. All right. Made my slight adjustment on my aim point. I think that's correct. Nice solid whack. I like that noise. Oh, and there's that one. There's that one. Didn't hold, didn't focus. All right. You know, it shoots pretty good. I am hitting my face a little bit more due to the decreased brace height. Now, I only dropped 1 inch because this bow, which is cut, I think past center, slightly, or true center, only has a 1 inch variance between brace heights. I think it's 7 1/4 to 8 1/4, something like that. All right, let's go down and take a look. Okay, everybody, here we are down at the end. And this here is all the proof you need. I got 2 5s, 2 4s, and a 2. The exact same score. And I changed my brace height by 1 inch. What does that tell you? All right? Not done. I got a different bow. We'll really see if this myth is true or not. All right, everybody seen the last test? Now this test. These are 2 66-inch bows. One's made out of wood and laminate. The other's fiberglass. Cut to center. Yep, center cut. Slightly past it. Nowhere near being close. This one started at 8 1/4. We dropped down to 7 1/4. Excuse me for a second. This one, the brace height is 7 1/4, and we're going to go up to 8 1/4. And then, let's see if it holds true for both. Oopsie doodle. Oopsie. There we go. A little lower, a little lower, a little lower. Brace height, you can see it's lower. That bow's 45 pounds, 43 to 45. This one I'm not sure. All I see is a 5. Something, so it could be 35, 45, not sure. I fired my 600 spines out of them. They were all over the place. Fired my 600 Eastern Axis, all over the place. But I found, playing around here for a couple minutes, just trying to get my sight picture down, that these Predator 2s fly really well. My accuracy's really gone downhill. All right, I'm not used to this bow, I haven't shot it, so this is going to be fun. All right, test number 2. All right, everybody, first group with the fiberglass bow. 5, 4, 4, 4, 4. 21 out of 25. Not bad. All right, so time to increase the brace height. And if the myth is true, You can see how they are all grouped right in here. They should be over, left or right, up, not up and down, but left or right. All right? Find out. All right, everybody, increase the brace height to 8 1/4. 1 full inch up. Oops, sorry, right about there, 8 1/4. Let's see how much it affected my knock point. So my arrows probably definitely raised my knock point up. So we proved that part is a fact. All right. We get the same results. I think you know what we can call it. You get different ones. You're going to find out what's going on. We'll say with a higher brace height, less hand shock and quieter. That was pure me. That was a pluck of a lifetime right there, boys and girls. All right, let's go down and take a look. Okay, everybody, round 2. That's just me, bad luck. And that, once again, is what's stopping me from being a good target archer. 4, 4, 4, 3. Notice where they're all at, right? So, we got that. Let's pull them out. I think I can call this myth. Okay, everybody, I was about to call this. Then, a little voice came in my head. You know, the doubters are going to tell you didn't do a big enough adjustment. It takes more than an inch. This bow, recommended brace height 7 1/4 to 8 1/4. Actually, I think it's 8 1/2. That's not 2 inches. But what I did is I lowered this all the way down to 6 1/4 inches. So that's a 2-inch difference in brace height. Let's see if that will make a difference. There's my one to the left. All right, let's go down and take a look. Okay, everybody, here we are. 2-inch brace height difference. What did I get? 4, 4, 4, 4, 2. But I tell you about what's holding me back. All right? All right, let's pull these out. And then, let me think about it and give you my thoughts. All right, everybody, you've seen my test. Now, I didn't just do those 1 rounds. I did them multiple times. I'm just not going to film them all. And the funny part was the first time I did the 6 1/4 one, I scored the exact same as I did with the 8 1/4. Had the 2 highs and 2 4s, exactly the same. So I did it with a bow cut to center, slightly past, not much. A bow that's not even close to being cut to center. I did it with a wooden laminate bow. I did it with a fiberglass bow. I did it with arrows, 600 spines with 200 grain points on them. I did them with 800 spined arrows with a 125 grain points on them. I had an 8 1/4. I tested it 7 1/4. I tested it 6 1/4. A 2-inch difference in brace height. I shot from 20 yards at a paper target, the 40 centimeter one, and you've seen my results. So I have to say, brace height tuning, can you change where your arrow impacts simply by making a small adjustment to your brace height? Is that fact or is that fiction? I say fiction.